Hatep, Uncle Jasaneb, this is your brother Kepra hollering at you again. Today I want to talk about increasing your will and activating that faculty. Now, there's a book by Hreem. It's called The Metal Netter, Volume 1. And actually, the brother who wrote this book, he's also referred to Shechem because he is actually the king of the Asar Set Society, Hreem. So Shechem means power of powers, by the way. The book, The Metal Netter, contains instructions on how to work some of the metaphysics that's connected to these ancient civilizations of Kemet, of ancient India during the time of the Dravidians, and the Canaanite, and so forth. So, anyway, Hreem is the word of power for the sixth sphere. In the Kabbalistic tradition, it's called the sixth Sephirot. But in this system, it is the Haru faculty. Now, Haru means one who rises above, is a netter, which is an Egyptian deity or a Cometian deity. Haru is also portrayed as being hawk-headed. Haru is the son of Aset and Osir. And it is said that Haru avenged the wrongs that was done to his mother and father. Now, even in Shem's works, like the Holy Bible and so forth, you're told to honor your mother and father. So not only are we talking about honoring your biological mother and father from, which your ancestors also are connected to and help bring you here, but also to honor the sacred masculine and feminine principle of the world too. So you have this electromagnetism in which holds the world together, and we operate on the electromagnetic field. Now, Hreem is the mantra or the hekau that helps to boost and raise one's self-esteem, as well as help you to ascend the heights and rise to the top. When you get into Ayurveda and, so-called Hindu traditions, that's kind of like a blanket term when they say Hindu, but Eastern traditions, they're talking about, the connection of that particular energy that not only connects with fire, but also it is the Shakti and Shiva energy, the equivalent to Om as well. Only difference is it's very fiery. So it's connected to Haru, Aim, Hreem, or Hring, where you have Haru and Ong, or Hri-Ong, which is hring. So when you do this vibration over and over again, you can do it 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night. And Hreem instructs one to utilize this particular heka silently. Now you get results by chanting it outwardly as well, according to Vedic literature in which I've studied as well, like Tantra and so forth. But keep in mind that there's other ways that you can also activate that faculty. Like, for instance, you have in your solar plexus area, you have, which is your Manipura chakra, if I'm not mistaken. It's also the sound vibration for that particular chakra is Ra, right? Once again, you're dealing with fire, Ra or Raum. Right, that's the word for that particular chakra is Raum or Raum, and you'll feel that reverberate throughout your whole being as well. And that is good for when you're trying to establish boundaries or get back your willpower after it may have been damaged due to traumatic experiences or allowing disrespect and so forth, right? So the more we allow people to transgress our boundaries, well, the weaker this area gets. However, you want to strengthen this area. When you strengthen this area, then you become stronger as opposed to having those boundaries, as well as making sure that your will is not only enforced but respected. Hreem deals with rising one's energy up. It is connected to Haru. It is connected to Shango. It is connected to the angel Michael in the Canaanite tradition. Now, I'm not going to say that all three of these entities is the exact same entity, but I will say that they operate on that particular faculty. So it's good to chant Hreem 108 times in the morning. It's good to start your day with Hreem. You can also chant it throughout the day. Or you can do the breathing exercises. When you are breathing in, hold, then breathe out. Always breathe into the nose, never breathe into the mouth. And you can also invoke or chant this particular frequency silently, mentally. Or you can do it out loud. Ron Neframin, his method is to do it silently. So I'm not telling you which method to utilize. I'll just say utilize the method that works for you. There's other forms of literature that talks about these particular bija mantras or seed sounds. So Hreem is just one of many bija mantras. And then the mantra for that particular chakra in your Manipura chakra, which is in the stomach area or the solar plexus, is Raum. So you can also try that one, if you want to establish boundaries. A lot of times when people transgress our personal boundaries, we'll feel like we were hitting the stomach because this area is being weakened when that happens. So what you want to do is build that up, and you want to become the embodiment of Haru in this particular time in your life when you're trying to reach the top of a corporation, or at least get higher in the corporation and get respect in the community and be recognized for your achievements. Now, you are in a competitive world, so there are times when you will need to stand your ground, right? And rise like Haru the Falcon. So with that, family, I hope you have a pleasant evening or enjoy your day whenever you're able to check out this particular video. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments section. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe so that we can get this work moving through the algorithm, and I can also bring more work to you as well so that you will be able to ask more questions and even share. But until then, peace and blessings, my sisters and brothers. Uncle Jasanab.